Hey everybody, welcome, welcome again. Well, it's that time of the day for the Game Changers moment of the day. And so today I posed the question of who are you bringing up? And so I'm excited because this topic came up because today that I was helping someone. So let me tell you what happened today. Today, I had one of the Helping Families team members, leaders, call me. When she called me, she put it in the chat that one of the members needed help. And so I said, well, give me a call. And so she gave me a call. And she was like, I don't know a whole lot, but I really want some help. And so in the process of helping her, we didn't really solve the problem. But the reality of it is she encouraged me to be thankful for the position I hold, to be thankful for what my voice really produces, and she put that confirmation, as I call it, of what God has told me to do. And so here's what I want to talk about, because I know a lot of people are either tired of me talking about I Am Master Academy, they're tired of me getting on here, or they say, Tish, you still talking about that. And I realize at this point in my life that there are people out here who genuinely need help. There's people out here where in your mouth is the answer to that problem. My husband always encourages this part of me, and that is I am a problem solver. There's nothing I go into. I always say, okay, I always have the question of how can we solve the problem? How can I help you make your life easier? How can I assist you in being the best you can be? How can I make sure that you're in a position where you're able to do everything you desire to do? And so I pose that question because I wonder sometimes, are we too afraid to open our mouths to help somebody else? Are we too afraid or ashamed of our past that we're not able to help somebody else be the next come up, be the next person to do whatever they need to do? Are we afraid that they're going to pass us in a race? Not understanding that our race is not their race. Everybody's race is different. And so we're all going for the finish line. And so I posed that question today because I thought about for myself, not wanting to talk to people about the opportunity. I thought about, I didn't want to share. Let me be very honest and transparent. When I got in this space, I knew that I was in it because that's what God told me to do. But here's the piece that he reminded me of, that I didn't get in this space because that's what he told me to do. But I got in this space, one, because he did, but number two, because he wanted me to help somebody else on the come up. You see, it's not about me. It is about the collectivity of everybody around me. It is about making sure people have what they need to produce what they have to produce. And just like today, I was inboxing people, I was calling people today to kind of let them know about the opportunity. I heard a lot of people who didn't know about Forex, right? I know a lot of people who think it's a game, it's a scam. But the reality of it is it's very real, and it's now here, for you, as we call the retail trader, to get in this space and earn additional income. No one is taking you away from your business. No one is taking you away from your lifestyle. No one is taking you away from your children. The whole point of this is for you to be with your children. Let me put it in perspective. There's a lot of parents I had just talked to one of my wealth friends who was like, they saw the school bus out there. How many of them put your kids in a position that you don't want to put them in because you have to go to work? Because if you don't work, you don't eat. Because if you don't work, you don't have proof over your head. Let's think about that for a second. And what if whatever someone else's situation is, you had the answer in your mouth and you never opened it to speak? And so today I'm just reminded that it is my duty, it's my obligation, it is my true divine purpose. I always know that it's been for me to connect people to tangible tools to help them win. It's not for me just to talk about it, it's for me to give them something. If it's a phone call, if it's something to give them something that's going to take them to the next level. That's what I've been destined to do. And I know I do it. I know I do it like God told me to do it because of this one factor. And that is, you ready? Is that it doesn't come hard to me. It's not a hard work. It really isn't. It's a very easy work for me to tell people something that I know can help change their family dynamic, can help bring another stream of income, can help them be the best that they can be, can really, instead of those dreams, I'm going to use this book as an example because I have books, but instead of your dreams just being written down on pieces of paper and you think they're just a hope that it's just so far away they'll never happen, I'm talking about a place where you can come and bring them into reality. And so what if you closed your mouth on? What if you said that I'm going to talk about it, but I don't talk about it? It's plenty of people I've talked about who I'm just going to give you some different moments because it's not just about money, but I'm talking about different areas of your life that you have not tapped into and not realized that all things have worked together to bring you to this very point to help somebody else get through their race. We've had miscarriage after miscarriage. And I can tell people from example, they can tangibly see Chloe Madison LaCroix. I've been on the verge of homelessness. I've been put out. I've been through so much stuff. We've been to the place where we were in the military and people thought my husband retired. Thank God he retired. But we was in a place where people didn't know all we had in the freezer was a bag of ice and a pack of hot dogs. Come on, somebody. I remember we was making payment arrangements after arrangement after arrangement after arrangement. But God favored us and put people in our life to help us get to the next level. Come on. I remember we had to take a title loan. I'm not scared to tell y'all that. It's what happened. And God bless us, we were able to pay it off and someone helped us along the way. So I'm forever grateful to the people who have held my hand or given me an opportunity to get where I needed to be. And so it's so important that not just myself, but that every person I'm connected to does the same thing for somebody else. There's someone that needs your voice, there's someone that needs your attitude, someone that needs you to push them along. Not necessarily, listen, not give them a hand out, but give them a hand up. And there's going to be people that's going to be like, listen, I don't really want the handout. I really want I don't really want the hand up. I want the handout. But I'm in a position where I feel like it's time for us to stop just getting fish, but it's time for us to teach people how to fish. See, because when you get a skill that pay you for the rest of your life, you don't have to ever worry about going back to somebody else. So I learned a long time ago that it's not what you don't pay me for what I know how. You don't pay me for what I do. You pay me for what I know how to do. My bishop taught me that. See, because at the end of the day, these houses can go away. These cars can go away. They can empty the bank accounts, but you'll never take away what I know how to do. That means I can get it all back. And so I challenge every person watching these lives. I mean, I get on here in the morning time, give you a little inspiration to start your day. I get on here 2 days a week talking about a game changer moment of the day. That is a game changer for me. For somebody to call me who needed help on something and they ended up blessing me. And they reminded me that it is my job, it is my obligation, it is my duty, it is your duty to help somebody else. Now, we shouldn't be quiet on the opportunities we have. And no one's going to listen. I understand this right here. People don't say a whole lot, because they feel like they're going to take my clients, they're going to take my position. But, I've learned what's for me is for me. Who's drawn to me, who's attracted to me, the vibe I give them. Nobody can put Marticia LaCroix sauce on anything. So I'm not ashamed to tell anybody about this great opportunity with I Am Master Academy, where it is teaching me how to earn while I learn, all from my cell phone. But here's the best part about it. This is just the best part. I'm connected to people that when I talk to them, they make my baby leap. When I talk to them, they encourage me. When I talk to them, I was talking to one of my sisters that she was like, listen, this is what I did. And I said, oh, you do that? Here go the sauce, sis. Go on, do it. We're not ashamed to share. We're not ashamed to support. We're not ashamed to love on you just where you are. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. The question I ask, when you leave a legacy, what are you going to leave? Because listen, I don't care how much money you leave there. My son he remembers the things that we did together. He remembers that, the business things I planted in him, the seeds I put in him. He remembers everything I told him. He don't think about them Jordans I bought. Did I buy him Jordans? He don't think about that stuff. That's material stuff. That stuff will come and go. But your legacy is built upon the people that you have taught, you have led, and you have helped along the way. That's your true legacy. And that's my true legacy. Now, when they call my name, I want to say, when Tish was there and she the one that gave me the plug. She's the one that showed me this right here, that I could do what I need to do long term. So I want you to think about that. Who are you bringing up today? Who do you have the answer for in your mouth, in your walk, in your conversation, at your job, on the way, at the grocery store? I don't know. Who are you bringing along the way? Who are you helping up? That when they talk about you, they're not talking about that you have all these houses and millions of dollars in the bank, but they talk about you, that you were a difference maker. You were a game changer. That's it today. That's all I got. It's Thursday. I'm praying it rains because I need my grass to be watered. But I want you to think about that as you progress, as you go forward, as you do whatever God has called you to do. I want you to think about, who are you helping up? Who are you blessing? Who has been praying for you to be the answer to that question? Who's been praying that, I need something and this person has the answer in their mouth, and so they're bringing it to me, or they're showing me, or they're directing me in the right perspective? Who are you not afraid to talk to? I encourage y'all to have a game-changing Saturday. Where am I at, y'all? I said Saturday. A game-changing Thursday. Remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. And always, we'll see you on the right side of money.